Hello, all you beautiful peoples. These are hard and trying times. I went to the grocery store the other day. Actually, I've been to a lot of stores. I've been to Walmart, I've been to the grocery store, I've been to our local, farm store. It's Farm and Fleet. Everywhere. You can't find toilet paper. You can't find hand sanitizer. You can't find bleach, rubbing alcohol, nothing. So in these desperate times, well, they call for desperate measures. This is what I'm using to get through the coronavirus. No, I am not a fan of Everclear. This is 95% alcohol by volume. I'm not a drinker. This is not attractive to me. However, it is a great cleaner and it disinfects just the same as rubbing alcohol would. Unfortunately, it is more expensive. This bottle cost me about $20, right, Megan? About $20 for this bottle? I think it was like $18 or $20. So it's definitely not cheap. Just want to warn you of that up front, because normally when I do things on this channel, I try to keep things as cost effective as possible. However, hand sanitizer needs to be 60% alcohol or more. Unfortunately, the only rubbing alcohol I could find was 50%. So that means even if I just used the rubbing alcohol at 50% alcohol, it would not have been enough to kill the coronavirus. So I'm getting creative. I went into the travel aisle at Walmart and they have these grab and go bags. Now these are made for travel. They're little, I think these are little 2-ounce bottles. And it comes with 4 little bottles and labels as well. These cute little labels, and you can use them for, shampoo, conditioner, whatever. I'm going to be using these bottles though for something entirely different. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our little bottle, take the top off, put our funnel into the bottle, and we're going to fill this up a little bit more, about 60% of the bottle, with the Everclear. Okay, since we don't have rubbing alcohol, this is what we're using. If you happen to have rubbing alcohol at home, I do actually have about a half a bottle of rubbing alcohol here at home myself. But I wanted to show you how to make it with the Everclear in the event that you can. Now, you could use a cheaper vodka, but you're just going to want to keep in mind that cheaper vodkas often have less alcohol content. So what you would need to do is probably fill it about 80% of the way with the alcohol, with the cheaper vodka or whatever, and then fill it the rest of the way with the other ingredients that I'm about to show you. The other option is that you could also put it in a spray bottle, and then add a little bit of a, like I'm using sweet almond oil. You can add a little bit of an oil to it so it doesn't dry out your hands as much, and then you can just spray it right on your hands. So those are your options as far as that goes. So like I said, we're going to fill this just above half, so about 60% of the way. And you can see that I've got it up to about there. And then I'm going to put in about what will equate to a teaspoon to a tablespoon of witch hazel. I'm not really measuring, just kind of pouring it in there. And I want to leave room for my almond oil, which I'm going to add a few drops of that. And then I'm also going to add some of this aloe. This is just regular sunscreen gel. I would recommend using the one, if you have one that has lidocaine in it, don't use that one. This one is, you could use it in a pinch, but I have someone in my family who's allergic to lidocaine, so I definitely don't use that. And then we're just going to top this off the rest of the way with some of this aloe vera gel. And this is going to help it moisturize your hands. So alcohol can be very drying to the skin, and we're using the aloe vera gel and the sweet almond oil to help try to keep some of that moisture in our skin. Would you mind grabbing out the essential oils, bud?
Yeah.
I have my assistants here.
I grab mine just in case you want to show them the finished product right away.
Oh, so I made some for the kids already. This is Megan's. It does have kind of a greenish tint to it because of the aloe vera. I wanted to find just straight, not colored aloe vera gel, and unfortunately, I could not find any. So Drake, you want to pop in for a second and say hi?
No.
No? Okay. There's Megan.
Hi.
So we're going to add a couple of drops.
Portland.
Okay, that was 12 drops of lavender oil, just to, you know, make it smell nice. And lavender is also really good for the skin. Tea tree oil is a really great antiseptic, so we're going to drop in probably like 15 to 20 drops of this. 20 drops of that, and then I think we're going to go with, I want to find something. Let's go with eucalyptus, just because I like the smell of it. It pairs well with tea tree and lavender. And then I'm just putting about 12 drops of that in there as well. And that's it. That's all. The essential oils are completely optional. You don't need them. They just add a little bit of a scent, and some of them, like lavender, is good for the skin. Like I said, tea tree oil is great for being a disinfectant. Now we're just going to take it. This is what it looks like after it's all in the bottle. We're going to just shake the snot out of it. Shake it! What you want to do is you want to get an emulsification going. You want all those oils to mix in with the water, and the alcohol be evenly dispersed. And the only way that you're really going to be able to do that is if you shake the snot out of it. All right, there you go. Now this one's a little bit more watery than this one. You can see the difference in viscosity. I did add a little bit more aloe to this one. And I left a little bit room since I wasn't measuring. I did go a little above the 60% alcohol. So this is a little waterier, but it's still gonna work. It's just gonna be a little bit runnier when you put it on. And after I take a little bit out of here, I might even add a little bit extra aloe, just so it's a little, like this one is pretty creamy consistency. So yeah, that's how you make homemade hand sanitizer. As you can see, I've made 3 bottles of the homemade hand sanitizer out of here. And this bottle came, it was filled that much. I've used probably 1/8 of the bottle or less just to make 3 hand sanitizers like this size. And if you're using these, they're going to last you quite a while. They're refillable. Same thing with the aloe. I bought this brand new so I could show you guys how much I used. And there's a bunch glooped up on the sides, but still, you know, I've gone through maybe 1/4 of the bottle to 1/3 of it tops. The witch hazel, you know, this is a pretty small container of witch hazel. Again, you know, barely gone through that at all. So this stuff is great. Again, the almond oil is completely optional. Even the aloe is optional. I like it because it makes you're guaranteed that your hand's not going to dry out. You could just spray the alcohol with a little bit of witch hazel or just straight alcohol on your hands, but that will be very drying. So this is a way that you can make a good moisturizing hand sanitizer and keep those nasty viruses at bay. I hope that helps. I hope that you can keep yourself and your family healthy and safe during these times. And know that I will continue to bring more videos on how to make some of these homemade products to you to try to keep your family healthy and safe. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will see you later. Bye.
Bye.